Hello and welcome to Daily Current Affairs by Neo IAS. Today is 15th June 2019 and the topic we are going to discuss is Public Health Emergency of International Concern, International Energy Agency, United Nations Conference on Trade and Development, that is UNCTAD, FIEO, TPCI, then map-aided program and the previous year question ration series. Coming to the first topic, that is PHEIC, Public Health Emergency of International Concern. So this is in news because WHO panel, they decided not to declare international Ebola emergency. So this is it is defined as, this thing is defined as an extraordinary event which is determined to constitute a public health risk to other states. How? Through the international spread of disease and to potentially require coordinated international response. So this definition, it is for a serious or sudden or an unusual or unexpected situation. Okay, so it carries implication for public health beyond affected states' national borders. So it gives a worldwide awareness about the disease. So it may require immediate international action. Such diseases are taken in concern. So it is a formal declaration by WHO. So it's basically an event under WHO declaration. So the declaration is promulgated by WHO Emergency Committee. This is operating under International Health Regulation. So this was introduced in 2005 and this is an legally binding international instrument. So they'll be concerned about the disease prevention, surveillance, control, and it is being adopted by 194 countries. Okay, so the their first issue was in 2019. So it was made in 2005 and the first issue was in 2009. Okay, it's 2009. Okay, so till date they have been given 4 declarations. 4 declaration has been published. One is on swine flu. That's the first declaration in 2009. Swine flu declaration. Then in 2014 there was polio declaration. Then in 2014 again there was an Ebola outbreak. So Ebola declaration came. And in 2016 there was Zika virus declaration. Okay. So, international health regulation means it is a binding international legal agreement. So, it has been signed by 196 countries, that is all the members of WHO, all around the globe. So, their main aim is to prevent and respond to acute public health risk, okay, that can spread cross borders and threaten the people worldwide. Okay. So the next topic is International Energy Agency. This is in news because after OPEC, the International Energy Agency, they also cut 2019 estimate for oil demand growth. So IEA is basically a Paris-based autonomous organization. It is an intergovernmental organization. So it is established under the framework of OECD. So this was formed in 1974 because in 1973 there was an oil crisis. So due to that, on the wake of that oil crisis, this was formed. So IEA, it is basically a policy advisor to the member state and it will also work with the non-member states also because India is not a member of IEA. Still IEA collaborates with India on various purposes. So even a non-member of IEA can also work along with IEA in policy making. Okay, so it is made under the framework of OECD. OECD is again an intergovernmental organization. It's an economic based intergovernmental organization. It has only 36 member countries. So this is to promote policy in economic and social well-being of people all around the world. Okay, as of 2017, the OECD member states, they comprise of 62% of the global nominal GDP and 42% of the global GDP at purchasing power parity. Okay, so OECD, they are observer at United Nations and it was founded in 1961. IEA was founded in 1974. Okay, and OECD headquarters is in Paris, France. The next topic is UNCTAD. So this is in news because FDI in India grew by 6%. Okay, by to 42 billion last year, according to the conference held in UNCTAD's World Investment Report. So, World Investment Report has been published by UNCTAD. So, in this report, it has been saying that FDI has grew by 6% in India. So, this is a UN body. It deals with trade, investment and development issues. So, this was established in 1964. It is a permanent body. It's a intergovernmental body. It's a permanent body. So, basically it is supported by discussions with experts and exchanges of experiences. So, this is built on a consensus basis. The headquarters is in Geneva, Switzerland. So, it reports to UN General Assembly and Economic and Social Council, and it is also a part of United Nations Development Group. Okay, and the membership is almost 194 countries are members to UNCTAD. And it would be the highest decision making body regarding trade. And inside UNCTAD, the organization structure is like the ultimate policy making body of UNCTAD is a conference. Okay, they meet every 4 years to set some policies, guidelines or programs in order to streamline the trade and related activities. And the next is secretariat. They do policy analysis, they monitor, they implement the decisions of UNCTAD. Okay, so the highest policy making body is conference and the next level is secretariat. And it has 4 major divisions. One is on globalization and development strategies. Then the other one is international trade. Then investment, technology and enterprise development. Also the service infrastructure. Okay, it's an the executive body of UNCTAD which implement all this is the Trade and Development Board. So, there are many reports published by UNCTAD. It's very important. I'll read out one by one. Please make a note of it. So, Trade and Development Report, Trade and Environment Report, Environment Review, World Investment Report, Economic Development in Africa Report, Least Developed Countries Report, UNCTAD Statistics, Information Economy Report, then Review of Maritime Transport, and International Accounting and Reporting Issues Annual Review. Okay, these are the reports by UNCTAD. Next is FIEO and TPCI. So, these are in news because of the impact of tariff on goods imported from US. So, FIEO means Federation of Indian Export Organization, that they represent India's entrepreneur's spirit of enterprise in the global market. Okay, it is popularly known as FIEO and it is the apex body of Indian export promotion. It is basically promotion. Okay, Indian export based promotion organization. Okay, it was jointly set up by Ministry of Commerce and the private trade and industry all together. They formed this FIEO. Okay, so it's a partner of Government of India in India's export. It is not completely under Government of India. TPCI is Trade Promotion Council of India. So, this is the apex trade and investment promotion organization in foreign trade policy. Okay, this has been recognized and supported by Department of Commerce. It is again, it is a governmental body. Okay, so it works towards facilitating the growth of Indian industries with global investments and trade opportunities. So, the council, they provide strategies how to expand the business internationally, how to organize specialized business events. So, these are the major concerns of the council. Okay. Next is map-aided program. We have National Parks of Karnataka. There are majorly 5 national parks in Karnataka. Anshi National Park, Bandipur National Park, Bannerghatta, Kudremukh, Rajiv Gandhi or Nagarhole National Park. So, I have also attached a map of it. I think all the national parks are mentioned. If not, please let me know. So, Anshi National Park, it is now called as Kali Tiger Reserve or Kali National Park. It is in the Uttara Kannada district of Karnataka. So, Anshi along with Dandeli Wildlife Sanctuary, and there are also some other protected areas in the states. They form a large, huge stretch of protected forest area cover along with the forest of Goa and Maharashtra also. So, Dandeli Anshi Tiger Reserve was renamed to Kali Tiger Reserve in 2015. So because Kali river is flowing through this tiger reserve, it got the name Kali. Okay. Bandipur National Park, it was once the private hunting ground of Maharajas of Mysore. So the park has also, Indian elephants, spotted deers, gaur. Gaur is Indian bison. So it's a huge animal. Okay, then antelope and other native species. So there is a temple called as Himavat Gopal Swami temple. So the offerings in this particular temple, it is like, it is on a highest peak of Bandipur National Park. So you can see the entire stretch in that Himavat Gopal Swami temple. Okay. And then Banerghatta National Park. Banerghatta National Park is a wildlife corridor for elephants. It is a stretch. Okay, it is a wildlife corridor for elephants. It connects the Bilirangana Hills and the Satyamangalam Forest. Satyamangalam Forest, I think UPSC have already asked Satyamangalam Forest. I am not sure about it. And so it connects the Bilirangana Hills to the Satyamangalam Forest, and the park is also having Talli Reserve Forest in southeast, and there is also one is Bilikal Forest in south. Okay, you have this is your Banerghatta National Park. You have Talli Reserve here and Bilikal Forest here. Okay, that is also very interesting national park. Kudremukh National Park, it is actually a mountain range, the Kudremukh, and the name, it is basically in Chikmagaluru district of Karnataka. So the name, it means horse face in Kannada. So the one side of the mountain, it resembles a horse face. Okay, it also refers to, it is Samse Parvata, because Samse was a village there. Okay, and also Mulayangiri, it is the second highest peak in Kudremukh. Rajiv Gandhi National Park, the old name is Nagarhole National Park. It is in the Kodagu district, okay, and it is also a tiger reserve. Along with it has a joining of Bandipur National Park, and it is connected to this Nagarhole. It's a stretch, Silent Valley, Wayanad Sanctuary, then Bandipur, and it stretches to Nagarhole. And this park was declared the 37th Project Tiger, Tiger Reserves under Project Tiger. Okay, next is PQRS. So I have a question from environment here. Terms sometimes seen in news, and what are they about? It is a question. So Annex 1 country, Cartagena Protocol, Certified Emission Control, Nagoya Protocol, Clean Development Mechanism, Kyoto Protocol. So one thing you have to understand that Nagoya and Cartagena Protocol is on CBD. Okay, Convention on Biodiversity. Nagoya Protocol is on biosafety, and Cartagena is on biosafety, and Nagoya Protocol in plant genetic resources. So that two options are eliminated. Okay, because emissions cannot be connected with Nagoya Protocol. If you eliminate the second option, you will directly go to the answer, that's C3 only. Okay, so that's all for today, guys. I hope you enjoyed this session. Thank you so much. Good night.